Okay. Free time. Can I like?
Oh, are you okay?
Can I like? Oh,
Let me full screen.
I can't get it to like. Yeah, good enough. It's basically centered, right? We're gonna watch Tphil.
Oh, sweet, yeah, but
Okay. So the very first thing, and this is kind of a nitpick, but it is important. Not maybe now, but later. Don't take your first ability right away.
oh,
You need to wait. Because,
why?
I'll tell you. Because say you're in lane here, okay? And
Hmm.
say you're like up here for some reason, okay? So like, say you're like right here,
Hmm.
and they come up from behind you over here.
Hmm.
If you're here and they come behind you, what are you gonna do if you have your QQ? You're gonna die or flash, right?
Yeah.
But if you can take W first, you can maybe get away with the move speed. Or if you can take E first, say it's just one person, you can QE, or EQ, sorry, and fear them away, and then you're out for free. You don't have to flash, right? Because like,
Is this Hay specific or Hwei
no,
specific
this
or
is
like?
like
Oh, okay.
every character. There are some very specific characters who need their first ability to be the exact same thing. Like the character I'm playing, for example, Jinx, like her
Hmm.
Q is like it switches her gun between her guns.
Oh
So
yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
you
I
kind of
remember Jen.
just take Q, or like Zeri for example, like you have to start Q because you can't do damage otherwise.
So
But
would I have the same mentality on like Xerath? Because if I got ganked from the start, then
yes,
I could take
you could
the
start
stun.
E. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
okay.
exactly. It's like not a like new player thing, but it's an important habit to be aware of to
I always wondered
fix.
why you did that. Because I've
Yes.
noticed you do that too.
Yeah. Some did I do it I technically did it earlier on Jax, but Jax takes E first anyway, which is his CC. So
Hmm.
like, but like yeah. So like also if your team's going for an invade, you might have like a better ability you can take. Like some junglers will like if they're going to invade, take their crowd control instead of like their best clearing ability. So then that's when they actually need a leash. By the way, is if they do something like that.
Okay.
So it's just like an important thing. It's not a big thing, but like um like the way that laning works in League is say you are in this like middle area here, and Kiana comes
Hmm.
up from behind you like this, through this area right here, and gank
Yeah, through
and
tank.
gets behind you. All she has to do is do a positive health trade, so she just has to do more damage to you than you do to her, and she wins it.
Yeah.
And then like your laning phase is, as we would say, quote unquote, over because you're already in like a weak state, and you still have to
Yeah.
lane. So, like I said, it's not like too big of a deal. It's just important for the future. We're blue
Okay.
side. Wait.
Now, if I don't get ganked from the beginning,
You can take like
Q is
once it's like the last 5 seconds, you can take it. You can take UQ. That's fine.
okay.
Like
Now,
last 10, 5 seconds.
when you say the last 5 seconds, do you mean like when the wave's pushing up, or
When the
like
wave's walking up towards you, yes. So
okay?
minions spawn at I believe a minute and 30 seconds. We can
30
check.
Yeah,
seconds
it was
until
something like
minions
that.
spawn.
It's like a minute 15, minute 10. So I think they'll hit mid at a minute and 30.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, so they crash mid at a minute and 30. So once
Okay.
it's like a minute and 20 seconds, you're fine. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Alright, let's watch. Let's watch your laning.
It's so bad this game.
Plus two.
You told me that she can dive me or whatever, so like I tried to play this.
Yeah, so she can't yet. Her dash. Okay, let's look at her kit real quick. So she'll take W first, and then I think she'll go Q second, and she'll go E third. Her E is the dash.
I also have just never played, so I
That's
didn't know what
that's.
it does.
I don't expect you to know that. That's fine. So when I do stuff, it moves the window, and I
Yeah,
hate
I've
it.
noticed that.
Um, Anywho, so as you play more into characters, you kind of know what they do. So she won't be able to get on top of you until level 3, most likely. I'll check and see if she can do it at level 2. Um, but it'll be a bit, not right away. Um,
Yeah.
And
after a couple
also,
waves.
if you watch the video I uploaded, that I told you about earlier, that has a Hwei game in it,
Hmm.
you'll see that with like this, like like I'll just last hit the minions with my auto, because what you want to do with your QQ instead of confirming
Poke her
minions,
out.
you want to poke her out. Yes. So
Yeah.
like what you can do is you can walk like this way and stand here, and you can throw your QQ this way. So that's a terrible arrow. This way. So you'll hit her and the minions, and that's great. You know,
Hmm.
that's the power of like a mage into a melee matchup, because Kiana is a melee champ. Okay, she's a
Yeah.
melee assassin. She has to get to you to do anything. Whereas you, Hwei, you can play far back and play range, and you don't have to worry about that. So yeah, what you want to do is when they walk into their minions like this, just like this, like when they're in their minions, that's when you throw your spell at them. Because
Okay.
not only are you going to get value from hitting them, but you can hit the minions too. And it like confirms it,
Makes
because they're
sense.
going to get blocked by the minions, because the minions have a
Just
hitbox.
cleave.
You know, the minions have a hitbox, so she's going to be like kind of stuck on her minions, and it's going to take her a long time to wrap all the way around and get away.
True.
And yeah, your spells are like Hwei is 100% AoE, so like it's beautiful. It's perfect. So just,
Yeah.
and that's the thing with QQ specifically. I'm going to talk about his spells a lot. QQ is his trading tool. When you're poking, you use QQ, because
Okay.
it does like max health damage. It's a lot of good damage, and it's pretty easy to hit, and you can confirm it. The other two are situational. You know, the burn's really good if they stand in it, and then the QW, the lightning bolt, is really good if they're isolated
Like running away,
or they're
maybe.
CC'd. Yeah,
Oh,
or
okay.
it's also longer range. You're not wrong. Running away is good. Um, so you know your QQ is your like a universal one, right?
Okay.
Big damage.
And I was just trying to do the thing you told me before, where like try to stay the opposite side of them.
Yeah. What
I
you
don't always
kind of
do
want
that,
to
but
do is like to be really specific is you kind of want to play on the side your jungler's on, I believe. So like you see Xin Zhao's down here. This is Ethan. So Ethan's over here. So like if you hug the bottom side over here, Ethan can
easier to
help
get
you.
help.
Ethan can help you.
Yeah.
You can run towards Ethan if you need help. And, you know,
Okay.
as he paths up, so he's gonna do his camps like this. He's gonna do these three camps, and then he'll go up to here. So once he goes up here, you can kind of switch. Or you can also position based on where the enemy jungler is. Now, you're not gonna know how to jungle track yet. We'll just say like, for all intents and purposes, in lower elo, junglers always start here in these bottom parts,
Okay.
because the bot lane is there, and bot lane always leashes usually. Like junglers just take their bot lane's leash. Once people get better, they'll start doing what they want to do. They'll decide they're clear mentally, and they won't get help, so you won't know. But just assume that they're clearing up. Okay, they're gonna clear their camps up, and then they're gonna come from over here.
Okay.
And if I remember this game correctly, that's exactly where Jarvan comes mid from. He comes from top. Him and
Yeah, he
Kiana
comes
come
from
from
top.
top and gank you after they kill Ethan. So just, you know,
In previous games, I typically get ganked from bottom first, so
now
I always like ward that bottom bush in the river.
that's fine. There's two ways or there's a couple ways junglers can clear. One is they'll do three camps, which for them is level 3, okay? And when you look at their CS, um uh when you look at their CS, so 4 CS is 1 camp, okay? So
Oh,
3 camps is 12 CS, and their full clear, which is what it's called, is 24 CS, okay? Is it a little
okay.
complex? So I'll tell you about it, but you don't have to worry. You don't focus on it, okay?
Yeah.
So if you see them show up and they have 12 CS and they're level 3, by the way, you have to get all your camps to go from 3 to 4, just so you know. So if they can get 3 to 5 camps and still be level 3, just so you know. So if you see them and they have 12 CS, whichever way they came from is most likely where they were and what they took. So
Oh,
your
okay.
jungler, so say you know, Jarvan takes these 3 camps and then comes bot, right? And you see he
Mhm.
has 12 CS. Your jungler is probably going to want to go into their jungle and take his 3
Invade.
camps.
Yeah.
Because when you take a camp from an enemy jungler, it's not them losing CS, or it's not just you gaining more CS, they're also losing it. So instead of being a -4 CS for them, it's minus
Yeah.
8 because you're also getting 4 CS, you know?
That's
So it's just like I
It's
said,
not like trading waves and lane stuff.
yeah, it's different. Whereas like you on like Hwei mid, like when you lose a CS, it's just you losing it. There's no like Kiana can like kind of force you to lose CS, but it doesn't like raise her CS necessarily.
Right. Yeah.
Whereas like taking camps is like you can directly see the impact of it, like and
True.
super a little too much information, but the way the camps work is every time you clear them, they get stronger and they give you more. Okay, so you want to like
Oh,
they want to like cycle them.
I didn't know that.
So what junglers are gonna do is they're gonna clear their camps. So they're gonna go from like we'll say bot to mid top, right? They're gonna clear all the way, and
Mm-hmm.
then they're gonna base somewhere. Maybe they'll go for a gank top side or something, or gank you mid, or take scuttle. Basically they'll so scuttle spawns always at 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Both of them.
Okay.
One spawns here, one spawns here, right?
Okay.
On the minimap. So
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna do their it's 340 actually. It used to be 315, my bad. So they're gonna do their full clear and then they're gonna go for a scuttle crab because that's
Okay.
extra stuff, more
Extra
stuff.
gold. Yeah.
So they're gonna do that and then they're gonna base and then they're gonna start where their camps were and they're gonna go back up.
Yeah, because the timers are
Pretty short.
fresher than the other one.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty short. So
What's the timers on?
so I think blue and red buff, for example, are
I also just don't know what like because you're saying blue and red buff. Do they
this
like
is red
do
buff.
things?
Yeah, this is red buff. Looks like this.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what side of the map you're on. And this is blue buff.
Okay. What do they do?
So blue buff gives you mana regen and gives you a little bit of ability haste. So you'll get a lot of extra mana. And red buff gives your auto attacks a true damage burn, and it heals you. On like your health heals up an increased amount. Okay.
Oh. Can you have both at once?
Yep. And
Oh,
once the
okay,
game
that's
hits
OP.
20 minutes, the buffs will evolve. 20 minutes is when Baron spawns. They'll evolve, and everyone gets them. So if someone kills them, the whole team gets it. And it doesn't
Oh.
matter who kills it. It just their team gets the whole buff. So
Is
everyone gets
that
that buff.
why?
That's why later in the game you'll see let's go forward a little bit to when Ethan kills this. You'll see this around your bottom
Yeah,
below
I've
you.
seen that.
And
Yeah,
you'll
yeah,
see a
yeah.
blue one for blue buff. So
Okay.
that's how that works.
I claim this land for Isha. I will claim this land for Isha.
Also, just so you know, the way that level ups work is for a solo laner like yourself, you need the first 6 minions plus 1 melee to get level 2, or you need 5 minions, the first 5, so 3
Mm-hmm.
melees and 2 casters plus
Oh, you
1
mean
melee.
the melee? Oh, okay. I get it now.
Yes. So you can get a level up with a full wave in a melee. So, 6 minions plus 1 melee, so like this guy right here.
Yeah.
Or you can also get level 6 if you kill all the melee minions, 2 of the range minions, and a melee minion. So that's how level 2 works. And then level 3
Okay.
is the next wave plus 2 minions. Plus
So
two melees.
a wave is always 6 minutes or like.
Besides the cannon minion, yes. So it'll be so the
Okay.
way that it works early is it's 6 minions, 7 minions. Okay? So
Okay.
it'll be normal wave, and then cannon wave. As the game goes on, cannon waves get more common. So eventually it'll be I don't know what the timers are on this, but eventually it'll be 6 7 6 7, and then
Mm-hmm.
late game it's just cannon waves
It's
perma.
just cannon waves. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's literally so the first 3 levels um so level 2 is 6 minions plus 1. And then the next one is the next 2 melee minions. So you kill this whole wave, and then I think you need 2 melee minions, and you'll be level 3. And then I
Okay.
think it's 3 melees plus 1 caster for level 4.
And that's with the 6 on top.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
top of
Okay.
this. So first,
Okay.
so this is wave number 4 right here. This is the 4th wave.
Uh huh.
This would be the 3rd wave. This is the 1st and 2nd wave.
Okay.
Those are like pretty important timers. Those are more important when you're top lane because
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
top laners actually play around level up timers a lot, but like level up timers matter in every lane. You know, like even in the bot lane, like getting level
Well,
2
yeah.
is a bit different down here. Like if you both are level 2 in the bot lane and they're both level 1, you just go. And
Yeah, you
like
just win.
the thing is like you want to. Okay, so you already killed the first 3 melees. So you have 2 casters here. So if you kill this caster and you kill these 2 melees right here, I'll circle it better. This caster and these 2 melees, you'll be level 2, right? You
Hmm.
want to walk up before the last minion dies to fight her. Because
Okay.
no matter what character in the game you are stronger at level 2 than a level 1 character. Because
Okay.
one level is about 600 gold. That's the amount of stats you're getting from one level.
Okay.
So like, and you're getting in the early levels, which is why they're so important. You're getting an extra ability. So like that's even more
True.
power.
Yeah.
You know. The first part of this is just a ton of yapping without watching you play the game. It's so funny.
Well, it's. I'm gonna have so many questions because I don't know how this shit works.
It's fine. That's why the video's here.
That's why this is good.
So she's
Also,
level 2.
yeah, I'm playing scared because I don't know what she does.
That's
So like,
fine. That's fine to do when you don't know what they do. That's perfectly okay. Just
yeah.
know she's level 2, so she's stronger than you. So be mindful. And like I said, she took Q second, so she still can't get on you, like by force, without like flashing. So just for future reference, she'll take dash level 3. Now,
Okay.
as people get better, so as like the rank of the people you going against gets higher, the
They'll probably
more
take it
they'll
first.
change how they play. No, they won't. They
Okay.
won't take it first because they won't be able to kill you. They won't have kill pressure. That's why she'll probably
Mm.
always take it at level 3. But like
Okay.
they're willing to change how they play, based on their
Got you.
opponent. Okay. So yeah, she's level 2, so just be mindful. Don't let her don't let her take a trade. Um, but now you're level 2, obviously, so you're fine now. And yeah, you did exactly what you said. You leveled E first or second. So the way that Blitz and the League client has this too, the like
No,
recommend.
no, no, no. I meant that was for level 3.
Oh,
I think
3.
when I level 3, I upgraded my E again when I should have got my W.
Okay,
I
well,
think I just
I'm still
clicked.
gonna explain this to you because it is a thing that happens. The way that either it's a Blitz and League's like skill leveling system works, because they both recommend stuff now. League didn't
Yeah.
used to. Blitz has actually become quite redundant, kind of compared to League, or because League has gotten better at telling you what you should do. But the way
Okay.
it'll work is if it recommends you to upgrade W and you
Hmm.
upgrade E, it will tell you to upgrade E the next level. It won't tell you to upgrade W.
Yeah,
So
that's what happened in this game.
so you have to have a bit of a mental note that hey, I need W. I have to
Yeah,
level that next,
and
which
the
is
thing
fine.
is, I don't use my W a lot
You
with
need to.
Hwei.
That's the other. I'm
Yeah,
sure I'm gonna
I
see that a
know.
lot. I'm gonna see that a lot, and I'm gonna be like, hey.
Teddy, I literally didn't get my W until I was in bot lane. It was like 12 minutes in or something like that. Like,
No
I was like,
way.
wait a minute, I haven't got my W yet. And plus, with Hwei, when you get the ability, you get the fucking. You can still use the W and E if you have the Q. I didn't know that.
Yeah, his WE works on abilities, which I didn't know until very recently actually. So like you'll get
So,
mana if you use an ability too, and you hit it.
oh.
It works on your auto attacks, so like your auto attacks will give you mana and deal bonus damage, and your ability will also deal extra damage and give you mana.
Wait, it gives
Uh,
you mana?
I think you're seeing why I use it a lot now.
Wait, with the wait, with the WE?
Yep.
Oh.
WE
Okay.
makes Hwei's laning phase incredibly free because you can never you can manipulate it so you just never run out of mana.
because it gives you
Okay.
45 mana 3 times, and I think every point in it increases that. But you don't put a point in it until late. But it does give you more mana the higher level it is. Yeah, no, Hwei WE, which we'll look at that more in the second game, but Hwei WE is like a lane hack because whereas like Xerath, where his passive is like a pretty chunky cooldown,
Yeah.
and you have to like kind of play around it. Like Hwei's WE might be a long cooldown, but the amount of stuff it gives you is so much better.
Hmm.
And like his WE is reduced by ability haste, whereas Xerath's passive isn't. You know.
Makes sense.
So this is gonna be funny watching you max Q and E and then not taking W.
Yep. Like I said, like
Nice. Now, okay, that was great,
I have
and
flasher.
you actually hit her with the Q. But what I want you to do when you do this,
Mhm.
I think it was on cooldown, which means you're gonna get yelled at.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it wasn't even on cooldown.
What?
So this is great. Now throw a QQ at her head.
Okay, yeah.
Don't
I
wait.
need to get
Do it instantly.
fast with that.
That's fine.
Okay, but
Speed
to be
comes later.
fair, I think I see the minion there, maybe. So
Okay,
now I'm
down.
gonna get minion.
What you do
Okay.
is you walk down.
I'm not good at.
It's not called minion cuck. It's called skill issue. Just so
I
you know.
know.
It's
I
really,
know.
I think it's hilarious though when you call it, I got cucked by a minion, because he didn't, but it's funny. So just walk down. If you think and you don't have to walk that far down. I think if you go to like here, you'll be able to throw it, and it won't
Yeah.
get blocked. So just walk down. And if you walked down there, you're actually going closer to your turret, and it's going to be a little harder for her to do what she does to you here in the next like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
She goes in on you.
Yeah.
Um, I'll also tell you, you didn't
I
need to.
will.
You,
Yeah, I will say when I flash, I know that's a waste of flash.
it sort of is, but isn't, okay? Because Kiana's kit's a little complicated, but basically, when this is blue, she can root you when she hits you with her Q, okay?
Oh.
So it's not late enough for it to really matter. I don't think she could have. She would have chunked you, like you might have lost like a 30 or a health. Um, but like that's fine. That's worth your flash because you still have potions. Like you have 2 potions still. Like you're chilling. So like you can kind of tank that. And also Ethan's here, so if she keeps going in, you can maybe bait her. Or maybe she'll take a tower shot and then boom, it's even. The trade's even, like instantly, just because she like got a little too saucy.
Yeah.
So this is what I mean when I said I think you respect your laners too much. Cause like this cooldown right here that you used is like the most important cooldown in the game. Like Flash is the summoner spell because it's a 5 minute
Yeah.
cooldown and it's literally 90% of champs escape tool. So like
Yeah.
when they don't have Flash, you punish them. And you're in a mobile mage. So it's
Yeah.
really easy to punish you. And they have Jarvan and Kiana who are
I
really
get punished
good
off of it
who
too.
are really good at getting on top of you. So
Mhm.
you can greed for your Flash a bit. Cause like the other thing you could have done is I'd rather you EEQQing is great. That's fine. But also if to stop her from going in on you, like you can just poke her with QQ and then you can hold your E and EQ her if she goes to get on top of you. You just fear her and she can't do anything.
Yeah. I need to be better with Hwei and use like the other E's more. I use just E a lot.
I'm not very good at using EW. That one's really good. I've played against a Hwei before that bullied the hell out of me with that one. EQ's insane though. EQ's really good, and
Yeah.
EE is really good at like helping you clear
Yeah.
waves. So
I do use that to clear waves sometimes. You'll see me miss cannons because I missed.
once you get Blackfire, if you QE the entire wave and EE the melee minions, you'll kill the whole wave.
Oh
Barring a cannon minion. You won't kill a cannon minion with that, but you'll full clear the whole
no.
wave with Blackfire and that combo.
I'm trying. I was trying to like, cause you know how like before I would just kind of sit there and auto minions.
Yeah.
Like I would just try to like do what you do and just like last hit them, but like I miss time it a lot.
Yeah. There are like times where you want to auto them, but like early on you can just like let them kill each other and last hit it. What's the
Yeah.
other thing I was gonna say? Oh, and then when you get Lost Chapter, if you uh QE the wave and then EE the mage minions, they'll die instantly. They'll
Oh,
die to it, and then you can just focus on the melee minions. So that's how you fast push, you know? So if you want to push the
okay.
wave really, really fast, you'll QE.
Cause I know Hwei's really good at
You
that,
go
like just
bleh.
wiping out
You'll throw your
waves.
Q, you throw your QE, and then you'll throw your EE, and you'll boom, waves push, done.
Yeah, because whenever you play Hwei, you always like hold people under turrets. It seems like with Hwei, like you just fuck them up.
Yeah, I probably pushed a little too far forward. But yeah,
Oh, there's that too. Don't worry.
yeah. But like, I think the big things that you do, at least with Hwei specifically, is you use QE too much early and never late, which is bad. Um, you want to use
It's funny because I tried to keep that in mind. Yeah.
QQ more because it's insane poke. Like I mean it. Like I don't know what your runes are. We're gonna assume you have gathering and not scorch. Because I can't check. Which is fine. Um,
Oh.
but like that poke builds up. And a lot of champs don't get very much sustain. Like she has two potions. Now these aren't like normal potions. These are refillables. So they heal her less, but they refill when she goes to base. But
Oh.
and you can buy this
That's
by
a
the way.
thing.
Yeah, you can buy this. Don't start with it obviously, because you need D ring into a pot. But like if you base and you have like 750 gold, right?
Mhm.
I would get or 750. Yes, like 750, 800. Like I would just buy like boots, dark seal, and refillable.
Hmm.
Because that refillable
Okay.
helps you out in lane a bit. And this applies to like all characters, by the way. Basically, if it's a mage, the boots help you with mobility, and the dark seal is like one of the most like the most gold efficient mage item. And if you start getting kills, it just gets
Wait, what
better.
item?
It's dark seal, so it's a little I can't just like show you the shop right now, but in the shop, it's a 350 gold little purple ring.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah, it's a little purple ring, and it gives you some health and some ability power. And if you get a kill, it gives extra AP up to 10 stacks. So it's
Oh
maxed at
shit.
10 stacks. And then you can upgrade it into an item called Medjai's for like 1200 gold. I think it's a little less than that. And Medjai's goes up to 25 stacks. At max stacks, Medjai's will
Mhm.
give you like a move speed buff, and it's like 120 or more AP.
Oh shit.
That's for the big dick people, okay? And that's when
That's
you're feeling like a
brutal.
menace, okay? So, just sitting on Dark Seal with like 10 stacks on it is already good. Because you spent only 350 gold to get an extra like 40 ability power. That's two books. That's 800 gold worth of AP. But you got it
Jeez.
for 350 and just playing well.
Okay, got you.
So don't be afraid. Like, what I'm trying to tell you is you don't have to base to get Lost Chapter every time. Like, you can go for like a smaller base and get something out of it
Got you.
just to like play like the early game a little safer. Like you'll see if you watch the games I played earlier, the video I put up of them. Like
Mhm.
it's literally like one of them I based within like the first like 3 waves. Because I was like
Oh,
I'm kind of stuck here and I can't really do anything, so I just based. I was on Jax and I was playing top there, but like still. Um
yeah. The
technically
sentiment still.
technically I probably shouldn't do that. Mid lane the waves push really fast and they can't really freeze against you, so you're fine. I love how you're still level 2 and we're still 3 minutes in this game. Oh, I've been doing this for 30 minutes.
Yep.
See team riot. That's not what I wanted to click. Okay.
I know for a fact because of how you did that, you clicked on the potions yourself and didn't press the button.
No. I had buttons. I had to look. I'm blind.
Okay, you had to look. Well, first of all, you wasted a potion. You're missing
Why?
barely 200 health, and potions heal you 100 health, but you'll naturally regen the rest. And I would use a potion, like I would wait to use a pot until your health is like here.
Oh.
You can also, it's also really good to use potions when you're fighting. Like if you're in the middle of a fight, you can use a potion because they can keep you alive. They can win you a fight.
Hmm.
So like say you're like fighting and your health bar is here, and her health bar is like, you know, here. If you use a potion and you like don't take like a completely like awful trade. So as long with Hwei, as long as you hit your spells, like you'll just win because the
Does the
potion,
potion heal over time, or does it heal
yes,
instant?
it's over time.
Oh, that's why.
So you'll go
Okay.
up to like here off the potion or something.
Oh.
So like you using a potion here is like okay, it's fine I guess, but don't use both because you're wasting them.
Uh,
And I would just use them when you're lower.
I also thought I had more mana here.
Well, that would happen if you had W. 2 points in E, by the way. 2 points in Q now.
Yep.
Okay. So,
This is where I died.
oh, I know this is where you die, but there's a little more to it than this. Okay, so Kiana's here, right? You're looking at her, right? You see her. You literally watch her walk up towards Ethan.
Yeah, I know.
And I know that because I have blue side vision on, and this is what you can see right now. So you can
Yeah.
see her walking towards Ethan.
I think I tried to follow her.
Now, what would tell you to do in all cases is follow her. Because you're full health, basically. You're low on mana, but you can still help a little bit. Ethan's
Yeah.
just dead, to be honest with you. Because she's here
Yeah.
first. But you should at least tell him, hey, Kiana's coming.
True.
So, and if it's not Ethan, you need a ping.
Okay, we need to do
It's G.
like a practice. Okay, but whenever I do that, it doesn't fucking pin.
You hold G. You press G.
Wait, V or G?
G, as in goat.
Okay, yeah, I've done that.
Okay,
Like,
you
cause I'll do
press
that to
you
ping
press
my
G,
abilities.
and then you click left click. You hold left click, and to ping danger, you swipe up on the wheel.
Oh. Okay.
Missing is to the left. If you just press G and hold left click, you'll see the ping wheel pop up,
Yeah.
and you can see what they are. I'm used to just like instantly going to the one I want, because I've played the game so long.
Yeah.
But press G, hold left click in the middle of wherever, and the ping wheel will pop up. And wherever your cursor is when you do it is where it'll ping.
Yeah.
And then if you press H, it'll show that they have vision there. And if you press V, it will ping caution. V left click will ping
Oh.
caution. H left click will
Oh,
ping
just like a
vision,
hotkey?
H will ping. Yes, that's default by
Oh,
the way.
okay.
I didn't change that. So just for so like you could literally just right here you could just press V and like left click
V and left click.
and
Yeah.
and you've done your job. Ethan's dead. Not gonna lie, there's nothing you can do about that. Honestly, kind of ballsy of him to take this scuttle, but it's funny. So yeah, so just try pinging. It's okay. You don't have to be good at it. Just like if you don't see your character, your laner, basically rule of thumb: if you don't see her, ping missing, question mark ping, like twice.
Like where I think she is, or just in general?
Just in your lane, just like on your lane, question mark ping.
Okay. Okay.
So because you're telling the map, I don't know where Kiana is. It doesn't like
Got you.
if you saw her base, that's fine. You can still ping it. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with doing that.
Wait, do you ping when people base? Is it a thing?
You don't have to,
Oh. Okay.
but they can base and come out and like go bot. So like if
Okay.
they're gone for like I have like a general idea of how long it takes someone to get back. So like if they're gone for a little too long, I'll ping missing.
Okay.
Cause like they could be on an objective, they could be in a
Yeah, on
lane.
a gank.
So like, but like for you, you can just ping missing if you don't see her,
Okay.
and I wouldn't be mad. And you can like the way I ping is like if like someone uses flash, I ping it twice um to say they used it.
Okay.
That's just a little thing I do. So like you might find a niche like that that you like you'll ping missing like twice, like hey they're gone.
Yeah.
And it's more of a sign to yourself because like I don't expect my teammates to recognize that. Um,
That's fair.
little things like that, you know.
It's like pinging like I need like a group up and like Overwatch.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I didn't follow.
So here, just so you know, what you can do. First of all, if you had W, this would be so easy. But so two things. For one, you should know they're right here.
Yeah.
They literally just murdered Ethan. But we're gonna pretend you don't know they're there because you definitely don't. And here, all you have to do is run this way.
I don't know. Yeah.
You can just run that way, walk all the way over here. Maybe not that way. Maybe so run
I,
right through
this
here
is
and just
also
run
a
down.
lack of knowledge because like I didn't know what
The way
Jarvan
you
was
ran is
either.
fine too. You just have to do something slightly differently, which is totally doable because I'll tell you exactly what it is. So, but when you see them, you can just run down and you'll be fine.
Okay.
I don't think he can flag and drag you yet. Um,
What does that mean?
that's the term for his combo. So his E is a flag, which he puts down.
Uh
I'll show you what
huh.
that looks like. That.
That.
That's the
Okay.
flag. The
Wait,
drag
is it like a
part.
hook?
The drag part is his Q. He can Q the flag and go to it. And if he hits someone on the way, he knocks them up.
Oh, that's
So all you have to do here, because you didn't pass down, which is fine, all you have to do is EQ him and run away. And you're out. They're full health,
oh
they're not going to kill you
yeah.
fast enough. And instead, and he flashes. So he might have flashed the EQ, but if he did, that's fine.
Just because he doesn't have flash, right?
Yeah, that's worth. But like,
It's worth my life if he misses that and I die there.
yeah, you're just dead. Like once you
Oh.
went this way, you're just dead. You're not getting out. So him using
Okay.
flash is worth.
Even if I went river, and like he does the exact same thing, right? Like he does the flag and dashes to me, and I try to heal him,
Yeah.
flash, and I die. It's still worth.
Yeah, it's not great because you died. So you're losing
Okay.
XP, you're losing gold, you're losing pressure on the
Yeah.
map. But he had to use flash. He didn't just kill you for free. Is the point?
True.
He had to use something to get to you. That wasn't just a cooldown.
Okay.
But also you ran down here when they got on top of you, which is definitely a panic thing. You can still just run this way.
Yeah, I wish I would have ran through turret. Like I thought that he'd leave.
This thing is your best friend for the first like 10 minutes, because no one's gonna dive you. No one's gonna dive you, most
Yeah.
likely. Especially if you're alone, playing alone, no one's going to come under your turret. They're terrified. So just run towards the turret. When in doubt,
Yeah.
just run towards the turret. Now, we'll say you were like a little further up. So like, we'll go back. So like, if you walked up like just to like right here, just a little further, you have to run
Mhm.
down.
Okay.
You're screwed. You could have made it back. By the way, like if you just ran, you were fine.
Yeah.
I would like run like this kind of down a little bit just to stay away from him and his EQ, just so you don't get knocked up by it. Um, but you could just run back. What was I gonna say? I forgot. It was important. I swear.
Like, I'm getting better with dodging stuff, but it's just I feel like that'll take more time.
You just have to play the game. You're fine.
Yeah.
But yeah. So just run to the tower. You're chilling. See how long it took them to kill you? They used everything, and it took forever.
Yeah.
So yeah. You're chilling though. God, what was I gonna tell you though?
Roxas,
It's gonna be a 3-hour fucking VOD review.
True. TPing here is fine, but the wave state's a horror, so you need to walk up and push it. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. And you know the real reason you died there?
Cause I dumb.
Cause you flashed level 2.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know how
that's so true.
absolutely
If I had
free you would have been out
Blaster,
if you'd flash?
yeah.
Like everything I told you that you would have had to do is just null and void. You just flash like when you're like right here, you just flash and you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we don't
They could have just reset, yeah.
honestly, for the time being, I'd rather you disrespect them and not flash than flash.
Why's that?
Because
I'm just too
I need you to
passive, or like,
understand how important it is.
oh.
Like if you're like I'm going to die, flash. But if you think I might die, I don't use it
Okay.
until you get a feel for it. Once so when you think in your head, crap, I'm dead, you're allowed to flash. Don't flash too late though. Like say you're half health and they come at you like that,
Oh, I've seen you do it, yeah.
you can flash. That's fine. Out, easy peasy, no problem.
I
But
would
if
have preemphasis by you saying that this character wanted to get on top of me and murder me, so I was very afraid of it.
I'm not saying you're wrong for that. Not, based, honestly, fair. But she's not gonna get on top of you and one shot you right away. She needs a little bit of
True.
time. No
Yeah.
character's gonna get on you and one shot you right away. Okay. When I say she's gonna want to get on top of you and one shot you, we're talking like level 9. Just for the record, when I say a character's gonna do that, assume it's about level 9.
Okay.
Because that's about when you get first item, you get your first skill maxed. People get a lot of damage around then.
Okay.
Unless I say like really early, like if I say like Zed will one shot you. With him,
Yeah,
I mean at about level 6.
To be fair, I banned Zed.
Based. I also do.
So.
I also ban him. I don't know how to play
Yeah,
against him.
Zed's. Well, yeah, since
Wait,
you
you
don't
don't
know
ban
how to play
Fizz?
against him. No, I permaban Zed.
Really? By the way, Fizz is
Yes.
getting buffed next patch.
Why? He's so good.
He's so bad.
He's good though. No.
Good poke.
Zed's still more spooky.
I
also
agree.
just ban him. I ban him because you
Good
said you don't know how to
poke.
play him.
That was great. She's gonna base. But good poke.
Okay. This is one thing I was struggling with both games, is I don't understand killing the minions
With what?
when the turret's shooting them.
Okay, so if they're full health, it's free. With melee minions, just let it hit them
What do you mean
twice
it's...
and you auto them once.
No, not melee. I'm saying
With
when the turret is
mage,
shooting them...
yeah, no, I know.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
okay.
When
Okay.
melee minions are under turret, as long as they're full health, you let it shoot it twice, and then you auto it, and it's dead.
Okay.
And mage minions is a little tougher. Really early on, you have to auto it, let the turret hit it, then auto it.
Oh.
But I think you might be able to just let it hit it and W it once you get W. You might have to auto twice.
You mean at like 14 minutes, right? Lol.
No, I mean like
No, when
instantly.
I get my W.
Oh, yeah. With W, I think you can just auto it. If you really want to confirm it though, you can just like let the tower hit one,
and then like EQ it if you want to like make sure it. But like, actually, you can probably let the turret hit it, E them all, and then auto all of them once after the turret hits them, and they'll probably kill all of them without
Hmm.
ruining the wave. If they're like weird health bars though, it's kind of it's hard. It's really hard to
Yeah.
last hit.
Okay.
You're just gonna have to figure that
Okay.
one out kind of on your own. I can't like give you a guide to
Yeah.
the wave ruined my wave and now it's under turret. How CS? You just kind of have to get a feel for that. But when they're full health and like they just crashed it, like there's no wave, it's super simple. Cause towers deal percent damage to minions. They deal the same amount no matter what.
Okay.
So even if it's like a Baron empowered minion, it still will take 3 tower shots to kill a melee and 2 to kill a range creep.
Well,
The
that's
exact
good.
same. By the way, the targeting priority, just so you know for the tower, is it'll target melee or cannons, then it'll go for melees, then it'll go for range creeps.
Makes.
Now the melees will hit first, so it'll hit a melee and then it'll go to the cannon, just so you know.
Okay.
But it will focus cannons, melees, range creeps, and if a champion hits you, it'll shoot them first. And
Yeah.
then
If they hit you though.
yes. Also, it prioritizes like summoned things. So like a Heimerdinger turret would get hit first as well over the cannon, or a Yorick minion will also get
Okay.
hit first over the
I
cannon.
don't know if this is like a big brain thing, but is it like if I'm under turret and like still have like quite a bit of HP, is it like worth taking a hit from a champ so they can't walk up like under turret? Does that make sense?
What do you mean?
Like
Oh, like
if they're
letting them hit you?
yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you can
Okay.
CC them. Like say Kiana, you're like half health, and Kiana walks up to tower dive you. Fear her under turret after she hits you, and just let her die.
Okay.
She's yeah, that's great. Do that.
Okay.
And then there are items that make like champions hitting you damage you. It's one item, but like if you have that item, like you can just like if they're under your turret, you can just hit them and then they'll start taking tower damage because it did damage to you, and that counts.
Hmm. Oh.
You won't run into that item really. It's more of a top lane item, but it is a thing that happens.
Hmm.
And just so you know, tower damage ramps up. So the first tower shot does less than the next one. To a certain extent. I think it ramps up like 3 or 4 times. The projectile that it shoots gets bigger the more it ramps up. That wasn't a thing that happened before, but it is now. So, you know, the longer you're under turret or they're under turret, the more damage the tower is doing to them. Like early on, I think like level 1, I think like 2 or 3 tower shots kill instantly.
Okay.
Towers also do physical damage, so armor lets you tank them better. Or health.
Okay. I didn't know he was gonna be here. I wanted to get a plate.
Hey, I like the idea.
I get dove again.
Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm not paying attention. Sorry.
I missed. Like, yep.
See what ability you had still?
Yep.
Do you know what happened if you used it?
He dies.
Correct.
I also didn't know Ethan was going in there, or I would have helped him.
No, you don't need to help him.
I mean, I
You
know I
don't
don't.
have to help. You don't have to help the hat fight him or help him.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
walk up.
That's what you mean. Yeah.
Like he got his kill, he got out. That's all you gotta do. You survived, Jarvan died. Like that's called punishing. You're chilling.
Okay.
But if you played that right, you get the kill instead.
Yeah.
Like that Jarvan just inted for free.
Yeah.
Gator got solo killed. Teehee.
Fucking Gator.
he doesn't do well against time predicament. That's his fizz.
Hey, it's not Teemo.
Oh, he doesn't do good against him either.
Oh, I know. He permabans him.
Yeah, that's his Zed.
Yeah. I don't blame him, honestly. Fuck Teemo. I kind of throw out spells probably too much, but I'm just trying to get
Yo!
used to doing his ability.
Oh my god, you're insane! Okay, so the way that that combo works is you have the, honestly, a perfect idea. Your execution is all that needs a little work. So the longer Hwei ult lasts, so during the duration of Hwei ult, it slows. 10%
Okay.
for every half second, I think. Let me check.
Oh.
So, oh, I lied. It's for every quarter of a second. So, and it lasts 3 seconds. So towards the end of your ult, and the audio cue is kind of obvious, they're
Mhm.
they can't move. They're stuck there kinda. So if you throw like QW now,
Okay.
it hits guaranteed.
Oh, okay.
Now you still hit it, so good job. But
Okay.
if you
Can we
QW
pause?
at the end of your ult, or towards the end of your ult, it's guaranteed.
Because doesn't the whale, like, after it's done or whatever, isn't the next ability Hwei does do more, like, damage or some shit?
That's his passive, but yes.
Oh.
So if Hwei hits 2 ability, so his first ability will mark them, it'll put that little circle around him, and his second ability will pop it, and it'll do like a little explosion.
Little circle.
Yeah. So if you go back, or if I go back here, do you see this little symbol under her feet?
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
That's not her. That's not your ult. That's your passive. So if you hit her with another
Uh,
ability, it'll pop it and do bonus damage. Now, just like that. That circle right
okay.
there, that's your passive.
Oh.
And it doesn't
Okay.
have a cooldown, so every time you hit 2 abilities, it does it. And it can hit AoE. So say you hit like a whole team with like your QE, and then you hit one of them with like EQ, it'll pop this little circle, hit more of them, and just down the line. And this little
Oh.
circle can hit 5 people. I've seen someone one-shot a whole team with like Hwei QQEE.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
How?
his passive procs. They got hit by 5 passive procs all at the same time
Oh.
and died.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I get it now.
So yeah, just pop your QE a little sooner and you're golden. That's actually gorgeous. I'll tell you a little sneaky trick to work on. This is like me teaching you how to air dribble, okay? Or not air dribble, ceiling shot. If
Okay.
you EE,
Mm-hmm.
so we'll say this is your EE. Oh, that's not good. Um, your R is undodgeable if you hit him with it. So
Yeah, makes
if
yeah,
you
yeah. Makes sense.
EER instantly, they can't dodge it. You just throw it at the center of where your EE will be, and they can't dodge your R, and it's guaranteed. So if they're like half health, you can fish for that. You can look for the
Mm-hmm.
EER, and then your QW will probably kill.
I need to get better with doing like two abilities back to back with
Now, the super sneaky combo is your EE makes your QW undodgeable.
Oh.
That one's hard. I don't think I've tried to hit that one before. And it's kind of stringent on them being isolated. Because your
Bullshit.
Q,
I've seen you do that before.
maybe I have. But your they have to, for your QW to do the increased damage, and it does a lot of increased damage. They have to either be hard crowd controlled, which is what your QW or your WQ's your EW is for, a lot of abilities, or
Yeah.
they have to be isolated. So she's isolated right now. She's alone. You're not gonna, if you hit anything else with it, it does less damage. So
Okay.
she's alone, so it does max damage right now. So if CC'd,
Oh.
max damage. If alone, max damage. Okay. So
Okay.
with E the EEQW, they kind of have to be not in their minion wave. Otherwise, it's not going to do too much. It'll do a passive proc, and it'll still do
Oh,
some damage, but it does a lot of damage if they're alone.
got you.
That's like, honestly, if you do the EER combo, I'll be so proud. It's super simple once you figure out how to do it. And then, real quick, does Gator kill him and then come mid?
I don't remember what happened.
Also, it's funny when I see you. So Hwei is really telegraphed when he does an ability because he has like a
Yep.
stance for all
He
of them.
changes his stance. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got like a purplish to him, and he'll have like an orangish to him, and he'll have a bluish to him based on which one he's using. So it's really funny because I'll see you like preemptively do
Charge it
it,
up.
and then you'll do it. You're giving them a chance to, and I know you know this, but you're giving them a chance to react. So just like get used to just pressing the
Yeah.
buttons really fast. So
Hwei's probably a
QQE.
really good character with that, with practicing that.
Yeah.
I was doing that with, trying to practice that more with Ezreal.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Like
because
throwing
his
them off fast?
WQ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. There are some characters.
Oh, it's fixed.
It is fixed.
There are some
What's that?
characters.
Teddy's doing a League VOD review for me.
Okay.
Something you see. I also talk about this actually in the VOD I did for Gator. That has that Hwei game in it. Some abilities have a cast time, so you can like kind of cheat and like buffer them. So like your EQ has a cast time. I mean, when I say cast time, I don't mean like it takes a second to use. Like there's a bar that shows up like right here that says like
Mhm.
the name of the ability, and then it like fills up, and then it casts at the end.
Yeah, like Fiddlesticks W or
Yeah. Fiddlesticks R is a great example. So what you can do is you can use that ability and buffer it. So like what you can do on Hwei is EQ and then flash instantly, and it'll make your EQ basically unable to be dodged. So like there's like a thing called buffering. So like
Mhm.
stuff with cast times you can do that with. And I forgot what I was talking about this for, but there's it's probably important.
Just trust there was a purpose.
Yeah.
So like you can there's some sneaky stuff you can do on League if you can. Oh, I know it. It was me talking about being able to do stuff fast, being like prepared. So like
Yeah.
when you're able to like get that stuff down, like you can do some sneaky stuff. That like that'd be like me hitting a ceiling shot on like a silver player. They're like, "Huh?
Yeah.
How do I counter that?" The secret is you don't. The thing with flash buffering too, like that EQ thing, like the only way to counter it is by flashing yourself. Like they have to flash it, otherwise they're stuck.
So you're saying to like get like free damage on them is like flash to them and then EQ like instantly, or EQ and then flash?
Yeah,
Or
that's
like,
only if they're low, and it's really good if your team can follow up and kill them. You don't have to. I
Yeah.
don't need you to do that solo in lane. Like technically, if you had everything up right now, you could kill her with that combo, but you don't have to worry about that. I'm just telling you that that's something that you can do if you get faster.
Oh, okay. So I do the ability and then flash because technically the ability hasn't gone off. Because
Yes. So
then...
when you're finished flashing, it'll cast and pop out instantly.
Oh my god, that's huge.
And if you're like, say when you flash, you're like right here, like the time to dodge it is very small.
Okay, this is like a niche thing or like a weird question, but would that work with something like if I, for some reason, if I took Rocket Belt on like Fiddlesticks, for example, if I hit Rocket thing, would that work with his ultimate?
His
Or
ult isn't
no?
fast enough.
Oh, okay.
But you're
I
getting
was
the
just
idea.
wondering.
I'm trying to think of an example
Or like Kennen.
of a character who can.
I don't know if
do
Kennen
that.
has a timer. I don't think he does.
Trying to
But...
think of a character that has a cast time. Have you played
Fiddle is literally the only one.
Have you played Tristana before?
I have, but I don't remember.
Do you know her rocket, her little jump?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, dang it! I'll
Off the top of my
show
head.
you. I'll show you a sneaky one. Oh, I'll show you a Mumu. I'll show you a Mumu's. After this. That's what we'll do.
Okay.
That'll be your little tasty tidbit. By the way, you need to play with us more because I have never seen Gator do this. I don't know what you did, but he roamed for the first time I think ever before for 15 minutes. I
Wow.
have never seen Gator do this in a game.
Me and Gator just got the Hanamura synergy, you know?
So, like, this is great. The hidden passive.
I'm also just bad, and I miss my Q. I don't.
You running
He
away is
also
hilarious.
he doesn't tell me he didn't tell me he was coming.
Yeah, we're good at that. The thing is, like, we've played long enough that we just, like, can see it. Most of us.
Yeah. And
Sometimes.
when I play a game like this,
Also, okay, I'll tell you this now. Jarvan's ult is that circle he puts you in.
I'm dying.
So, you don't have to flash here. You're healthy enough, you're fine. You don't have your E. And you don't have W, but that's okay. He's level 6 now, so he can do that. This is his ult. Save your flash to get out of this, because he's stuck in
Okay.
this. He
Yeah,
can
I died because I got stuck.
he can cancel it to put it down, but then he doesn't have it anymore, you know? So, save your flash for when he does this, once he's level 6, okay? So, because then you can just get out, and you don't have to worry about
Yeah.
it. And then you're probably just out.
I don't think I've ever gotten stuck in that in ARAM. So like,
Yeah. So
it was literally just like, why am I not moving?
he put a wall up, so you're just dead.
Yeah.
Don't aim, Gator.
Yeah.
Oh
There you
my
go.
god. Look at him go.
Gator's kind of a menace, bro. Yeah, y'all shit on Gator, but he's actually kind of good.
He does things that are fun to watch. He's good. He's really good if he's comfortable,
I think.
is what I'll say.
Also, I think he has to be locked in.
Yeah. Like, the 2 champs he played with you are, honestly, in my opinion, his 2 best champs. So,
Yeah. I think he's actually really good at volley.
he's
He
good at
pops
volley
off
and he's
when
good
he
at
plays
Renekton.
volley.
He did great. It's just, when he
Yeah, he
becomes
pops off.
uncomfortable,
Yeah.
he doesn't do very good.
I mean, that's anyone, though.
Yeah, but some people can, like, be uncomfortable. Like you've seen me play ARAM, you know? You've seen how many champs I've done crazy stuff
Yeah.
on. Like, I'm
Yeah.
more comfortable on more champs than, like, Gator, for example, you know?
I mean, yeah, okay, he's only played fucking top.
Yeah, I know why he's not that comfortable
You
on
gotta
them.
give
I'm
him
just
some
telling
slack.
you that when he's comfortable, he's great.
It's like a tank main playing fucking DPS report
But
Overwatch.
I'll tell you
Like,
now, this matchup makes him uncomfortable.
oh.
Like, there are matchups that also make him uncomfortable, and it can be a problem.
Yeah.
You know, no, Gator's not bad. Gator's good.
No.
I've said, I think Gator's better than Kuhn and Triton at League.
Yeah. I would honestly agree.
Definitely Kuhn. You could maybe argue for
I
Triton.
haven't played. I think I only played with him. Try's actually pretty good.
No, Triton's not bad. Yeah,
I mean, he's better than me.
I'm not
shit.
trying to discredit Triton and Kuhn with that either. I'm just like Gator's grinded.
Gator plays more. It's like I would say Triton's better than Gator at Carball.
True. Alright, so here, you see your items?
Uh-huh.
So here, you can literally, to deal with this, so you did great. All you have to do, EE these minions and Wave's dead. You're good. You get everything.
Okay.
Way to think of it, Lost Chapter, if you QE and then EE the minions, mage minions are guaranteed dead. If you do it
My thought
with Blackfire,
here was like I just want to try an auto. Like I'm practicing my autoing.
yeah.
That's like
Just so you know, you can kill this minion with an auto. This one won't, but this one you can.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Roughly. It might be like slightly too little, but it should burn enough that it won't. That's okay. See, you got it. I proved myself right. I've been VOD reviewing him for an hour, Vix, and we're only 9 minutes into the game!
I think didn't this game go like 20 plus minutes?
It went 20 minutes, exactly, I'm pretty sure. The benefit is, though, the other one, the whole, like, the first, like, hour of this, we don't have to worry about, because we've already talked about that.
Yeah.
Like I said, EE the mage minions, and you're chilling.
Yep.
Also, I can tell you're uncomfortable and kind of want to base, but you don't want to base because you can't do anything. You can't get anything.
Yep.
So all you had to do is you can just throw QE once. The other thing you can do, by
And
the way, for poke, by the way, just so you know, is you can QE the wave, and then you can try to EE her into the QE, because it's kind of forgiving. So say your QE
yeah.
is like this, you can drag her like from right here, you can drag her into it, and that'll proc your
Yeah, even
passive,
if they're
and she'll get
like
hit by
on the
socket.
side of the trap or whatever, like it
Yeah,
still pulls.
yeah, exactly. So that's another like trade tool you can use. So like here, if you want, and it's more of a safe one. You can also QQ her, um,
Mm-hmm.
but that's just another like little tool in your tool belt you can use. Um,
Wait, what was that?
hold on. Probably walked a little too far up.
What is that thing?
What thing?
That blue thing?
It's
I
comet.
just hit.
It's comet. It's a rune.
Oh. Yeah, see, I don't even know what runes are or do either. It's another thing I need to learn.
Oh my god, dude, the client is so buggy.
Why isn't the music?
It's the client's buggy. If I pause at a certain time, it bugs the sound out.
Okay.
You did.
Yo.
That's what I meant, by the way. If I get on top of you, one shot you.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, now we're not gonna have game audio for a bit because, or for the rest of this, because I
Yeah.
broke it. But I think we've kind of gotten the picture here. So we're gonna fast forward until you're on the map again. TP, just fine. This is 10 minutes. It's weird that the plating doesn't show up on the towers when you're at this point. Oh my god. You see her, love it. She
I
flashes
think
for
I
that?
died. Oh, no, I know.
I was like, she flashes for that when you're full health? I mean, she had
Like,
ult, but
I don't know how to play this right here. I felt so uncomfortable, and I was just trying to get cannon and like do damage to her.
I need to go back further. Okay. So,
Uh, Is this the right call too? By the way, like if I see her like doing that, is like that the right call to try to poke her out?
yeah, you can hit her. So,
Okay.
your mistake is literally,
Am
so
I just
you
too
you
far
hit her,
forward?
you just backstepped. So you hit her, and then watch. You turn around. You walk back at her real quick, and that's
Mm-hmm.
the only reason she pulls the trigger. If you just kept walking away, you're chilling. You're out. You don't take any damage ever.
Okay, so just don't hesitate. Just fucking if I'm backing it back.
So you hit her, you walk away. That's fine.
Okay.
Like she's gonna take the ward, just take the free poke. Like what you could do is you could have thrown a QQ in that hesitation moment, and then it would have been like okay.
Mm-hmm.
You could have even QE'd because then her coming to you makes her take more damage.
Okay.
But yeah, like you gave her an opportunity by walking back up because she's walking at you still,
Yeah,
and you
that
walked
makes
you
sense.
you closed the distance for her, so she just flashes.
Okay.
Um, Now she doesn't kill you, partially because I mean she didn't use R. She might have been able to kill you if she did, but it doesn't matter. You're not dead.
See what you mean by that.
Ooh, nice dodge.
Holding
Nice,
my abilities like
nice
that.
dodge.
Trying to get better at it.
Like I said, you played this character twice in the norm, so you're chilling.
Yeah. Well, I played him in Aaron.
Ooh,
I am comfortable.
oh no!
I missed it.
You missed the QQ. She would have died, just so you know.
Mm,
You're chilling though.
I
Dude,
definitely think I hit more abilities on Hwei, which is weird than Zerus.
if you want to feel better about yourself, in the Hwei game I played, there's a fight where I missed every single ability. And my teammate flamed me. He's like, to play a mage, you kind of have to hit the abilities. I was like,
Sheesh.
no shit, Sherlock. Thanks for telling me. Um, like I literally missed everything. Like that's the thing with Hwei is he's all skill shots. If you miss, he's useless.
Dude, I play Xerath. It's the same thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like he has the benefit of doubt of playing at like a farther range, but
No, actually, by definition, they're both artillery mages. They have about the same range. Xerath is a little bit
oh,
bigger, especially with Assault, but otherwise they're pretty decently same range, which is kind of
well, I
good.
mean
You like Hwei
his
because
Q's in longer range.
they're kind of similar. Yeah, he's got like a little longer range, but they're both like
The
very
E and
long range
W are the
mages.
same range.
Like an Oriana range is nothing like Hwei or Xerath.
I fucking hate Orange.
That champ's
I
fun.
can't stand it. She just murdered me, dude. I don't know what to do.
He got dookied on by I think an Oriana Smurf.
It was definitely a Smurf.
Well, no, it was an alt account. Since it wasn't a ranked, I wouldn't call it a Smurf, but it was definitely an alt account, and it was really
Or
unfortunate.
yeah, they're probably just leveling to get the rank.
Ah,
Probably.
come on. I sucked the
Okay,
tracer,
I
but I
also
died
wasn't
to her
expecting
buddy.
the there. I overstayed my welcome, I think.
Um,
I think she TP's back to turret.
no, she
Or
doesn't have
did
TP.
TP. Oh.
She's Ignite.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to be there,
She
right
can't.
there.
You don't have to flash. I think you're fine. Remember, this ability, EQ, that's your flash.
Okay. I took you. I feel like I took your like advice previously. Like, oh, she wants to get on you and murder you, like a little too seriously. Because I'm like,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
When I say that, I do like a good Kiana will just one shot you if she gets on top of you. Like I'm
Yeah,
not kidding, but I'll put it simply, she's not a good Kiana. So you're
yeah.
chilling. Um, in Dooku Mind, I said wants to. I didn't say she's going to get on top of you and murder you. I said that's what she wants to do. So I do agree with you being scared. She's an assassin. That's what their thing is, get on top of you, one shot you. The thing is that they do that to one person and one person only.
Yeah.
Um, but like I want you to use EQ before you instead of like over flash. If you don't have EQ and you're in trouble,
Oh, like
then you can
follow.
flash.
Oh my fucking god! I never thought of using it like that.
Yes, you use
It's
EQ
like singed.
because they run away from you, and
Yeah.
you can
Okay.
run away from them. So like they always go the opposite direction. So you can just
Should
run
I?
and you're chilling. You're chilling.
Should I like not use my EQ as much for the wave then,
No,
or what?
you can use E on the well. First of all, you had it up after she went on you. That's why I said it.
Oh, okay.
But secondly, like if you use it on
I'm
the
also
wave,
just gonna.
that's fine. But you have to be cognizant. Hey, I don't have my E right now. I'm in danger. So you just wait for your E, and then you can walk
I
up.
am just not super cool with the cooldown.
Again, you gotta get used
Yeah.
to it. They just nerfed it, so its cooldown's even longer than it used to be. It would be like 7 seconds here instead.
It felt longer.
They literally just added a second to it. But like you have ability haste, so it's not as long as it would be. But like the cooldown is always right here, and I made it so that it's shown in seconds, even your
Mhm.
long ones, so you can see what it is. So just look down. And I know you're
Okay.
not watching on like a TV or something, so it's just a monitor. So like
No.
just like mentally like with your eyes, just look down.
Yeah.
You're good.
Also, by the way, it's 13:20 into this, and I still don't have W.
Yeah, I see that. My
Yep.
guess is you take it at level 11. That's my guess. That's all
Isn't
I got.
level 11 alt upgrade? I would take that over
Oh,
W.
actually, you're right. Level 11 is alt upgrade. You
Probably
take it.
level
It's
12.
level 12. The way that abilities work in League is so level 9 is when you get your first maxed ability, right? The level
Hmm.
before that, level 8 is
Hmm.
you can't is when you would get it, but you can't put 4 points into an ability in a row, so you have to put it into something else. So for example,
Oh, I didn't realize that.
you put it into E at level 9, so you get 2 points into E at level 9. The same thing applies at level 12 and level 13.
Oh,
So this would be when it makes you put a point in W instead of E, and this is when you max your E. So this is the level I think you're gonna take your W.
yeah.
Partially because you have to.
Honestly, at some point, I don't even know if the game told me. I don't remember. I did.
Whoo!
I don't
Not
tell
even
you.
close.
Um, I don't even think the game told me to. I think it might even be later than 12, actually.
No, it has to be 12. I'm telling you, you will have to put a point into it at 12.
Oh,
It
I'll have to.
it might actually. That's why I said 11. But because you're
Mm.
allowed to put a point into your alt, then it will let you put a point into
I
your alt.
always make sure to do my. That's what you told me.
That's good.
So
I think you.
I always do that.
No, that's good.
I miss.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
bad.
trying to watch because I was trying to pay attention to it. Okay, so remember what I said? If you don't have E, that's fine, but you have to run away because then you can't do anything. So instead, you
Yeah.
walk up and look for an ability, and she's like, "Send it, baby." And I'm gonna be honest with you,
Yeah.
with how low you got, you should die here,
Oh yeah, 100%.
which I'm sure you're well aware of. So like, that's the other thing. So we're focusing on just Hwei here because obviously that's who you played. If you don't have E, don't walk up.
Okay.
Just play your range and wait.
Okay.
And that just kind of applies at all stages of the game.
I feel like I do play it slightly more aggressive on Hwei than I do on Zera. I'm on. Maybe not by much, but
Oh, there we go.
it was even later than I thought. It was probably like level or minute 20.
Yeah, you not having W by the way, you would have survived so much longer if you could WQ. This is such a funny game to watch.
WQ is the fear, right? Or no,
That's the blue one, so it's the move speed.
that's the
Uh,
speed. Yeah.
yeah.
EQ is
EQ is the fear, yes.
okay.
Um,
I knew it was a Q.
I have by the way had a game where I didn't take an ability until like level 8 or 9. By the way, it
Purposefully?
no, actually it was level
Oh,
7. It was
oh.
level 7. I messed up like 3 times in a row, and I was like, dude, because I hit level 5 or I hit level 4 and I accidentally messed it up, or 3 and then I accidentally messed up. Because the way that some characters work is you want a second point into your main ability over a
Mm.
1 point in another one. So sometimes I'll do like 2 points in something, and then I'll put a. Oh, it was Jin. I was playing Jin. So his traps are his E. So I put an extra point in a Q, and then I was gonna take E at level 4, right? But I accidentally put
Hmm.
another point into the Q at 5, or at 4, or at 5.
Yeah,
And then at 6, well, I've got to take my alt. So then at 7 is when I finally got that ability, I think.
that's funny.
And I was like, dude, I think I was playing with Triton at the time. I was actually losing my mind. I was like, I'm so stupid. So also, like I said, Kiana's bot here. So like, you don't see her, so just ping missing.
Okay.
I'm just refreshing you on that idea. Now, I will preface that if they're in the lane killing someone and you ping missing, that's the first time you ping missing, your team's gonna flame you.
Wait, what?
So, you know how she's bot right now? This is me.
Yeah.
I'm the person in the bot lane, so I'm not gonna flame you. But like, if she's literally like killing me and you ping miss the first time you ping missing on like this rotation of her being gone is when she's killing me, you're gonna get flamed.
Oh,
You're
oh,
gonna get
yeah,
flamed
yeah,
by a
makes
random.
sense. Yeah. I mean, duh. I'm gonna get flamed by randoms anyway. What's the fucking difference?
Yeah, but they'll definitely flame me for that. Also, you don't have it, so it wouldn't make a difference here. But your WE works on towers. The little
What's my WE?
the thing that gives you mana and does bonus damage.
Oh,
That works on towers.
that's OP. Wait, I can farm. I can farm mana off a tower.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm telling you, that ability's nuts. I'm surprised they nerfed his E and not that.
His E was kind of good.
I'm not saying his E's bad. Like, it's a good nerf. But I would nerf his W.
The sad thing is, I don't even get it on this one. I think I back or die, and then I get it on the next push. We're 16, almost 17 minutes in.
Yeah. Also, by the way, you did great 1v2ing them here.
Oh, cool.
Like, you did
I
good
felt
down
like I
here
was playing it
alone.
pretty good.
No, you're down here alone for a while, and you did great.
And
Now, our
I
turret
get
was still up,
turret.
so that helps you out a lot. But yeah, by the way, you getting
I
two
actually
turret,
think it's both turrets.
you getting two turrets solo. We're gonna ignore the tier 2, but you got this turret and you're gonna get this turret. That's like 800 free gold.
Yeah,
And
that
we're not.
helps out.
I'm not counting plates. Like that's the kind of stuff to like if you already have a lead, that's the kind of stuff you do to accelerate yourself to be even stronger.
Yeah,
You know, so that's a lot of gold that you just got
which I needed.
injected with.
I do think I died. I don't remember what happened.
I've done so much yapping. I had to poop again,
I'd say again, but we started like an hour and a half ago.
right?
We're
Well,
almost done, Vix.
I'm sitting on 2x speed. This is going a lot faster.
All right, I'm in a vicious fight for my life over here. Mercy,
In the
just let her
toilet?
go. Jesus Christ. No, that's you, kid.
19 minutes.
Oh, I'm not.
19 minutes.
I'm telling you, you're gonna get a level 12. Which you're about to hit, by the way. I can see your XP bar.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
ta-da! Time. 19 minutes
19,
and 20
20.
seconds.
Yeah.
You took W at 19 minutes and 20 seconds, guys.
Game's over in like a minute or two.
Fuck off.
Yeah, it ends after the fight that's
Weirdo.
about to happen. The fight that we're doing right now, it ends after this.
Holy fuck, dude.
We just killed their entire team, and you were just living your life in the bot lane.
Literally.
So,
I just.
do I need to tell you what you should do there?
Yeah, go help the fucking team.
Yeah, I did. I will admit, I told you push the wave, then come help.
Yeah.
I should have just said come help. I it,
Yeah, and I felt like that was the wrong decision, even you telling me that. But I'm like, he probably just wants me to
I
fucking
thought you'd do
fuck
it
off.
faster. I'll be honest.
Oh yeah,
The rule of thumb is usually push wave, do something after. Because if the wave hits the turret, they lose the minions, they lose the gold and the XP. That's good. Because
okay,
you got it and they'll lose it. So they either have to catch the wave, or they have to give it up and fight for whatever they're fighting for. So
okay,
you're forcing them to lose something, you know?
yeah,
That's what it's for. Game ends, victory, good job. We were gonna do both games, but as that took an hour and a half, I feel like maybe
yeah.
we shouldn't.
I think we're good. That was the worst game out of the two, anyway.
I have to turn my in-game sound back on.
All right, Vix, how you doing? What's going on?